Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with the second to last first impression videos of the season. If you guys have been following my channel, you guys probably have seen that I released a lot of first impressions, especially when seasons start. I slowed down about a week and a half ago. My baby was born, or about 2 weeks ago, and I'm still releasing some. This is the second to last one. As promised, there's only 2 more left that I will be doing. There's obviously more anime that's being released, but this is the one that I decided to watch on Funimation. And the reason that it is late, one, because of the birth of my daughter, but also two, I decided to watch this one as a dub, and I'm going to finish this one as a dub because it is pretty good. The name of it is If My Favorite Pop Idol Made It to Budokan, I Would Die. It is one that's airing in Funimation, and again, it is being subbed and dubbed. Currently, there's only 2 episodes dubbed, and I believe 4 episodes out already subbed, so you guys can watch it either way through Funimation. This is an interesting one, but it's also, you know, in the mid tier. So before I continue, though, a few things. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe. There is a giveaway happening right now. It is my last one until I reach 3,000. Once I reach 3,000 subscribers, I will pick up again the giveaway. So you don't want to miss this one. It is the last one for a while, or until at least I reach 3,000. So make sure you go subscribe and you go to that video and check out all the instructions you have to follow to be part of it. Secondly, guys, there is quite a bit of first impression videos for this season in my channel. If you guys want to know what to see, go check those out. There's quite a bit of them, so check the videos out, see what you guys can see this season. And then lastly, there is a spoiler alert to the first 2 episodes because I will talk about it in some detail, so I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I won't talk too much in detail, but in some detail. So, you know, still, I watched again the first two episodes. Gosh, why am I saying chapters? Episodes. And it was great. Again, the name of this one is My Favorite Pop Idol Made It. If my favorite pop idol made it to Budokan, I Would Die. It is a very long name, so I guess it's very common nowadays to have long names for animes and mangas and light novels. It's the trend, I guess, but oh well. In the first episode, we find out that we're going to be following the life of fans, not idols, which is a great take of an idol anime. It takes a lot for me to say, man, this is a good idol anime, I'm going to watch it. And this is one that actually I am going to watch, so before I even continue with the synopsis, just point that in your point of view. If you're an idol hardcore lover, you might not love this one as much, but you might. And if you don't like idol anime, this one might be one that you'll like. So the anime itself follows this girl who is infatuated with one of the girls of an idol group, and she's basically one of the background girls. You know, obviously when you have an idol group, you have 1 or 2 or 3 girls that are up in front, and this one has 3 girls, and then there's a few more in the back that people still love, but don't love as much as the first 3. So we follow the life of this girl who essentially has followed this group of girls since the beginning, since they released. They went live in a park, and a few people just gathered to see them. She was there, and she fell in love with the girl with the salmon color. So that's very important to know, because eventually we find out that the girl's kind of outfits always surround itself with salmon, like actual salmon, because her color is salmon. So they just make the connection of, I guess they should just put her in salmon, which is kind of weird, but oh well. The girl is so infatuated that when they go and meet and greet during the fan times, she's very nervous, doesn't know what to say, and the other girl seems to almost hate her because she's the only person that's always in her line, the only person that always has a lot of questions and always wants to be with her. So the first episode is kind of confusing because you kind of feel like the idol girl does not like her, like she feels fed up with her, but eventually we find out that that girl's actually is also infatuated with her fan, and the only reason is because that's her only true fan. The other people that get in her line or that meet and greet with her are people that like someone else, but you're not too bad also. So she's not really their main girl. So we figured that out eventually through the end of the first episode and throughout the second episode. We also follow the life of two other guys who also are infatuated with two girls from the same group, but two different girls from themselves. And we just kind of see them interact with each other, them being part of meet and greets, them waiting in line. I think it's the second episode where they wait in line to see the girls' new outfits, and they're there for hours waiting outside in the heat just to get in first. And they talk about how they have to be fans and be dedicated to their girls so much that they'll sustain all this pain from being outside in the heat. Other parts of the series is or the episodes that I've watched is how the girls interact with them and the idols themselves talking to each other in the group saying we can't choose one fan over the other, but we can give as much love as to each fan as we can. And that really comes into question because the girl, the idol girl, the salmon girl, she essentially is saying, well, I don't have any fan but that one girl, so why can't I just, be with her? So I think the end of the second episode is a very sad ending. Essentially, what ends up happening during the second episode, the salmon girl talks about how she's never received fan mail and et cetera, et cetera. And in a concert, she talks about how she would like to get these short letters from a fan, and her biggest fan goes out and writes all these short messages for her and gives them to the manager so they can be taken to her. So the manager's going through the stuff because they have to make sure everything is okay to give to their girls, and by whatever accident, the letters fall outside the window and spread all over the city, which means the girl will never get their cards. But at the end of the episode, both of them, one is thinking, I really hope she likes my cards, and the other one's thinking, I really hope I get cards from her, and they're not going to get to her. So that's pretty sad, I guess, to an extent, but oh well. It's unique because most idol anime series are purely based on the idols, on their lives, on how tough it is, on how they got together, on the struggles of being an idol. Just all these different aspects of being an idol is showcased in idol anime. And not a lot of animes that are idol based will focus a lot on the actual fans. And this one is solely based on the fans with a little bit of idols in the side, which is why I enjoyed it, because a lot of these are not just idols but also otakus. Like, they have this fandom that they love, and even though the fandom that they love is not something that I love, I don't follow J-pop or K-pop, but they love a fandom so much that there's so many connections to people like me who follow a different fandom like anime and manga, who are fans who would wait in lines, who will be checking their phones to see if there's new news or updates in any sort of thing, that you make those connections with them. You make that connection to that passion that they have to their fandom. And I think that's why I have enjoyed the first two episodes of this series. I think it's one that people should watch. They will enjoy it. I think everyone has their own fandom and its own group of or genre of stuff that they follow and that are passionate about. And when you find someone else who maybe doesn't like the same thing but is as passionate as you are, it kind of makes you feel better of yourself. Makes you feel like you're not a weirdo, but there's other people that are as weird as you, maybe not in the same genre, but as weird as you. So, overall, this is a great series, and I recommend it to people. Out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 7. I do think that this one is going to be one of the better ones this season, but probably not one of the ones that is talked about a lot. So, sadly, that's just how it turns out. Guys, make sure you comment. Let me know if you've seen this one, or if you're watching this one, or if you're going to watch this one because of this video. Also, make sure you like and share. That helps the video's algorithm. Make sure you go and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, especially if you're watching up to this point. might as well subscribe. Last giveaway, go check out that video. Thank you so much for your love and support, and like always, guys, don't be strangers. See you guys.